MM forgot. Bro, I didn't forget shit. MM forgot. Bro. What's up, you guys? Hey. Gentlemen. Good to see you guys. I did not MM forget. I am MM here. What's good, gentlemen? I did not forget about the stream. Shush. I did not forget about the stream. Hey, and chat's working today. Hey! What's up, baby? Good to see you guys. MM did not forget. MM is here and MM remembered. How about that, huh? How about that, heater? What have you guys been up to? Super Bowl 57? Super Bowl 57. Thoughts on Zach Wilson for Defensive Player of the Year? Shut the fuck up. You know what my opinion on that is. Good to see you guys. Eagles all the way. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I've been saying too. Oh, that's so annoying that the YouTube chat doesn't update in here. Chat box just freezes. That's so dumb. Like the new cut? Thank you. I had to look fresh for this weekend. Lots going on. I got a cold sore from Venus Sky, though. That shit sucks ass. It looks so stupid. What's good, guys? Hey, good to see all of you. Gentlemen. It's going to be a good day, baby. Dude, this chat box thing is so annoying. Let me try this again, dude. I just want chat box to just sit here and hang out. It's usually so simple, right? I don't know. Streaming can be hard. I'll tell you that. Where's chat box? Chat box. Want to be in general? I'm listening to Red Light by Future. Chiefs by a zillion. I've got the Eagles. You know I got the Eagles. Dude, I can't figure this out. This chat box really doesn't want to work with me. Chat box, watch, ready? I'm going to add it. And then it's just going to be a stupid little bitch. See, so it's working right now, right? Let's see what he does. Does he bitch out on me? I think first thing we got to do is we got to warm up the brain. I think that's the first thing we got to do here. I love warming up the brain. I say, because I want to be, ooh, it might be working now. Look at that. We got to warm up our brain with a little Weddle. I think that's always the elite route here. I gotta pull up the stream on here so I can see chat. I'm gonna be moving around a lot of stuff in this set. It's gonna be totally different. Oh, and there it goes. And now it's just done. It just can't do it anymore, can it? That's so crazy. Just gives up. What a bummer. The weakest of chat boxes. I'm just gonna YOLO him out of here. Gentlemen, shall we warm up the brain? Who would like why don't we start out with Weddle, and let's start out with a poll. Are you ready? Poll, ask a question. Weddle, over, under, how many guesses? Chase is here, guys. Chase in the other room. I'm running this by myself today. Weddle, over, under, what? 4, 5? How many for the first one? What do you guys think? 3.5? 4? What should the line be? How quickly should I get it? I feel like I should get it in 4. Right? All right, let's go 4 guesses. We'll go 4 guesses. Over, under. All right, there you go. You're not gambling anything. It's just for pride. All right, so here's your pride bet right here. You guys know a lot about pride. Let's go, baby. All right, this is our warm up for the Super Bowl stream. Here we go. It should be a Super Bowl player. Did we start with AJ Brown again? That is not Weddle. NFL Weddle. I was on like a dating site. Let's get it. Love a good gamble. It's a push. If I get it on 4 guesses, it's a push. Yes. If I get it on 4, you're actually 52% on the over. Happened to my lip, dude. I got herpes from Venus Sky. Did I not already tell you that? I thought I already told you guys that. Did you not see a video with this yet? Oh, no, it's actually on today's. Oh, it's on today's Wheel of Mutt. Yeah, it's on today's Wheel of Mutt, bro. What are the plans for this stream? Oh, not much. I'm just gonna play Weddle, and then I think I'm gonna give you guys my Super Bowl prediction, and then we're gonna go from there. I want to see what you guys think about it. All right, are you guys ready? Let's rip a little Weddle. Let me go. Should be this guy right here. Beautiful. All right, you guys ready? Who do we start with? Who do we start with? Chat, I'm gonna let you pick. Saw the herpes on the Meags channel. See, there you go, Logan. You know. You knew before anybody else knew. Do you still need a thumbnail editor? Not at the moment, no. Ooh, I'm on the wrong cameras. Let's do that. Matt Ryan, Jay Jettas. I don't mind Justin Jefferson as the first guess. I feel like Justin Jefferson is like, he's the middle of the pack for a lot of things. He's just young. So if our player's older, this isn't going to be the best one. But I kind of like this. I like the Justin Jefferson to start out with. Oh. You're elite. I cannot believe that people would have taken the over here. People really took the over. 56% to 44%. People really took the over. Ooh, that just makes me so happy. Knowing just how wrong your dumbass is. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so it's NFC wide receiver 6'1". They're 23, so it's a young NFC wide receiver who's exactly 6'1". Oh my God. Oh, he's 25. I literally thought it was AJ Brown. I was like, because my first guess was going to be AJ Brown. Okay, so it's not NFC North or East. It's NFC West or NFC South. They're 23 or 22, so it almost might be a rookie. NFC West is... It couldn't be Debo. Could it be Debo? No, he's not young enough. It's got to be a rookie. Could it be Chris Olave? This is for the under. I have to get, if I'm getting the under, I have to get it literally right now. I own you, frauds! I own you, frauds. Oh my God, I legitimately own you, frauds. Fraud alert. I own you, fraud. 56% of you said the over. 56% of you. I legitimately own you, frauds. MMG, that was literally one of the easiest ones. There's a 0% chance I cheated on that, bro. You're out of your mind. I love how you guys put your thoughts in the comments and then I'm MMG. Like, no one's forcing you to sit there and fucking spit out the answer as fast as humanly possible. No one's forcing you to do that. So MMG this dick. Nice job, Papa. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You thought it was hard mode? What made you think it was hard mode? What made you think that? Is that a cold sore or lipstick? It is a cold sore with, I got like shit on it. I'm going to a big party tonight, so I have like healing ointment on it so that hopefully it can be as good as I can get it by then. But yeah, we're just going to have to wait. Okay, big dub. Now let's go on to hard mode. What's the line for hard mode? We say 5.5. Let's go 5.5. No, let's go 6.5. Let's go 6.5. You guys can take your bet here. No, let's go 5.5. We're going 5.5. Hard mode, 5.5. Over, under. Boom. Let me know, gentlemen. Get absolutely waxed. 56% of you really took the over. And I pooped on your dick and balls. Legitimately. 10,000 on the over. Taking the over on hard mode? Taking the over on hard mode? Okay. Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I certainly ain't saying you're right. Let's see what we got. Under all day. Under, baby. Say balls again? Fuck you. We need to say balls again. Life savings on the under. Papa, I'm betting my house on the under. Don't fail. Oh, you're taking that boy seriously. It's Brett Ripien. Oh, please don't tell me that guy just ruined it. Oh, no. Please don't tell me that guy in chat just ruined it. Oh, no. I really hope it isn't actually. I'm going to check. Damn. That's why we can't have nice things. Oh, sorry, I can't have nice things. I got to go ban that guy. Was it worth the ban? If it was worth the ban and you got, you got some commentary out of me, then congratulations. But if it wasn't worth the ban, man, that's just a bummer. Oh, that would have been so fun. It's what I do. That's what I get for reading chat, bro. And what do I tell you guys about reading chat? I say that's why I don't do it. All right. I got one ban there. And where's my other one? Damn. That sucks. What a bozo. Just do the unlimited hard mode? Ooh, genius. Genius. We can still do it, gentlemen. Weddle unlimited. Ooh, genius. Great work. Great work. All right, Weddle unlimited hard mode. Beautiful. It's going to randomly populate a player every single time. Genius. That's why I do read chat, baby. That's why I do read chat. All right, let's go. Over under 5.5. Let's go. Let's hop right into it. I'm going to go myself with the computer here. We ready? All right, Weddle unlimited. Who do I start with on hard mode? Because this could be a defensive player too, right? It's more or less. True. It's when I work with PrizePicks, I do have to say more or less and not over under. We're gonna be doing more PrizePicks later today on the stream, so we will get to that. Who do we start with here? Jason Kelsey. I like the Jason. No, he's too old, bro. I think he's too like. Let's go Nick Bosa. We'll go Defensive Player of the Year. Nick Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year. First guess. Oh. That's looking like a juicy under, baby. All right, NFC. So we got a San Fran player who's short and 6'4", under 25. This could be Debo, technically. Couldn't this be Debo? Oh, I didn't realize Debo was 27. Oh my God, I did not know Debo was 27, bro. So it's a 6-foot wide receiver on San Fran. Okay, I really can't. If I look at chat, you guys are going to give away this answer for me because off the top of my head, I do not know. Brandon Ayuk? Is Brandon Ayuk like small enough for this to be Brandon Ayuk? Who set the line? Somebody at DraftKings Sportsbook is getting fired for setting that line. 5.5 guesses? And 61% of you fucking frauds said that I would take more than 5.5 guesses, and I just slapped my cock on the table in 3. Which one of you frauds set that line? Which one of you frauds over there at DraftKings set that line, huh? Yeah, who bet the under? Yeah, now everybody in stream is clicking under. Look at the line move, not a 59%. You don't get anything, guys, for winning, okay? You don't get shit. You either get to make fun of me or I get to make fun of you. So whoever's changing your vote now and clicking under, you're not doing anything for yourself. Look at this. It keeps going. It went down from 61% to 58%. All right? You're not impressive. I'm not impressed. Hey, you know what I will tell you, though? I got a new tattoo and I need help naming it. What do you guys think I should name the homie here? What do I name him? What name, bro, here? He needs a name. He needs a name, I'll tell you that. Papa 2? No, be fucking creative, dude. Think with your brain. This isn't a school assignment, okay? I don't want your dog shit 10% effort. All right? Waddle? Waddle's actually a good name. Wobbler? It's too close to Foobert. Wobbler is too close to Foobert. And there goes the YouTube chat. It's just done. It just gave up once again. Buddy just doesn't want to be here, I guess. I guess I'll just go without it. It's weird, though. When I click back, like when I click to this screen, then chat will populate. Like, I think chat's going to populate here. And then it's just going to give up again after some amount of time. It's so interesting. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, see, look, there it goes. Pedro, I'm seeing a really good amount of Pedro. Fuber gonna make an appearance. Fuber's just goofing off around the corner. Jabroni. Gruden. No, I'll get in trouble if I name him that. Right now, his name is Bruh. Like, when people have asked me so far, I just say it's Bruh. Hassan Reddick, Super Bowl MVP. I honestly said the exact same thing. I said Hassan Reddick would be Super Bowl MVP. I don't know if you can bet on it. I'm sure the two favorites would be Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. I don't know where Hassan Reddick would be in the betting, but I literally think it's gonna be Hassan Reddick. I couldn't agree more. It's literally Cody from Surf's Up. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. He's just so lit, you know? He's just goofing around. Urban. Reddick is plus 14,000? No way. Someone then said Hassan Reddick's plus 3,500. 3,500 is still crazy good odds. You know what's funny? I did the Gatorade color bet last year. It's kind of a greasy bet. Like, that's the bet where you're like, damn, do I need help? Like, should I call the gambling hotline? But it was a fun one. I think I got it. I think I bet blue Gatorade last year, and it was blue Gatorade. I might be thinking of Super Bowl 2 years ago, but I bet that it would be blue, and it was blue. I remember that was last year. What's the script saying? I'll tell you what I think the script is saying. What do you guys think? Harrison Butker is minus 5,000. Shut the fuck up. He's so good. He's gonna get it. I think he's nasty, dude. Oh, it's so annoying that chat doesn't keep up. If Chiefs win, it will be orange, just like when they won. But if the Eagles win, IDK what color? Fair. AJ Brown MVP. MMG, I made all Ontario. Oh, sick. That's actually pretty cool. Good for you. Eagles 35-32 in OT on an overtime game. 37-34 Eagles. Bro, if there is that much scoring in this Super Bowl, you guys will be so fucking blessed. Everyone keeps saying 37-34. There's not going to be that many points. It's just not going to happen. The over-under for the game is set at 50.5, right? Okay, and if anybody knows, it's Vegas. If it's 37-34, that is 71 points scored in the game. If you took that alternate line, I don't even want to know the odds on that. There's not going to be that much scoring. I say 27-24 Philadelphia Eagles. That's what I'm thinking, baby. I think they get an early field goal. I think they score a couple. And then I think they have a game-winning touchdown in the end. I think the Eagles are taking that puppy home. Eagles equal poverty. You equal poverty. You equal poverty, fraud. Fuck shit to me, boy. I do want to hear it, though. Give me your legitimate Super Bowl predictions. What do the boys think? 27-20 Chiefs, 24-10 Eagles. Let's set a poll. I want to see who you guys think is just going to win. Not even like who wins? Eagles, Chiefs. Ask your community. There we go. Just straight up, who's getting the dub? I may have just fixed the chat box. I'm going to see if that's the case or not. All right, so who wins the Super Bowl? Let's see this bowl. Right now, it is 55% of you think the Eagles win. 45% say the Chiefs. So a lot of people are saying the Eagles as well. I like to hear that. I really do like to hear that because I swear, like when I'm on Twitter, which is like a horrible place to get any kind of information, but when I'm on Twitter, people are always like, oh, Philadelphia had a Mickey Mouse cakewalk to the Super Bowl. They're going to get waxed by the Chiefs. Another AFC Super Bowl. And yet 56% of you think the Eagles. Listen, I'm not a fortune teller. I can't tell you who's going to win, but I think it's going to be an amazing, amazing game. And I personally believe that the Philadelphia Eagles get this dub. The script always wins. Listen, man, you know the script always wins. By the way, I know the script thing is a joke. Like, I get it. And I don't think there's an actual script. I do think the games are influenced sometimes, though. I do believe that gambling has something to do with influencing games. I think referees have the power to influence games. But no, I don't think there's a big conspiracy theory that every player in the NFL is in on. So, I don't know. I just don't think it's perfectly fair. I highly doubt it. With this much money involved, there's no way it's perfectly fair. There's no way those refs are completely unbiased and they're just goofing around without any opinion on it. I would be shocked by that. Nope. Chat box is still just a little slow. Just goofing. Games are influenced. Dark horse for Super Bowl MVP, Devonta Smith. That would be quite the dark horse because for Devonta Smith to win Super Bowl MVP would mean that Jalen Hurts played really well and didn't get Super Bowl MVP. So Devonta Smith would have to do something really incredible, and Jalen Hurts would also have to like fumble or throw an interception or something. Chiefs 28-24. Patty throws, big play, Slay, game-losing interception to give Eagles W 27-24. Hey, same score that I got, man. I like that. It is so interesting that it just kind of like decides to stop working every once in a while. Look at that. And then it all just flies back in. Chat delay. Would this do anything here? Weird. It's so weird. React to NFL honors. I'm gonna make that its own video. I'm gonna have an NFL honors video be its own thing. Happy to your lit. Herpes, man. Don't have sex with whores. That's my it's my thing for you. 44-11. Texans win. Jerry Hughes MVP. Dylan, if there I was going to tell you something for that, Dylan, but I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Niners 15-2 next season. Bro, Niners fans are so fucking annoying. Niners fans are so delusional. Can't you guys just take a loss, all right? Can Niners fans just lose and just get over it? My goodness. You guys are getting worse than Cowboys fans. Thoughts on Brett Favre and McAfee? That shit's so funny. I don't think anything bad's going to happen to McAfee. I think Brett Favre's being a little bitch. I don't know why Brett Favre's being such a bitch about it. Brett Favre clearly was in the news for good reason, and McAfee is a sports media guy and he covered it. I don't know if Brett Favre's just embarrassed or like pissed off or what, but I don't know. I mean, his text got leaked. You just got to take the L if you're Brett Favre, man. You got so, I don't know. I don't know why you'd actually want to go through with a lawsuit. That's just such a headache for so many people. I just don't think it's a good idea. That's so interesting. When I double click on chat box up here, it fixes it. I wonder if changing the theme would work. What is boxed theme? Does this work? Ooh, that's kind of fucking sick. What do you guys think about that? Or is it too obnoxious? Because chat goes kind of fast sometimes. That's kind of dope, though. Here's the thing. Let's see if it actually works, though. Let's see if it works. It's so interesting. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or a Streamlabs thing. Might look into OBS. Line 6942. Nice. Keep it. Actually kind of gas, dude. Lions to win the division next year. I could see the Lions winning the division next year. I'm totally with that. This is working. All right. The new theme, kind of cracked. Keeping the chat rolling. Love to see that shit. Let's go. I'm going to rock with it just like this, gentlemen. I'm going to rock with it just like this. Let's get it. Kermit Mahomes. Honestly, I don't think that was ever funny. It's definitely not funny when you just copy paste it into chat here, but it's definitely not funny. Ooh, and then it stopped working. Darn, it was on a roll though. He was working his butt off, and then he just sold the bag. He was doing so good. I was so proud of him there for a second. Darn it. Now I click on it, I click close, and he's gonna go. Yep. Darn. Dude, there's nothing I love more. There's nothing I love more than chat. Who will win MVP next year? Oh, God. You think I could tell you that? I don't think I could tell you that. Cowboys Super Bowl next season? I don't know. I don't know, man. You're smoking on that gas. Who's more delusional? 49ers fans or Cowboys fans? Go, chat. What do you think? Who's more delusional? I know that's a hell of a question right there. Oh wait, that's not what I need. It's working pretty well right now. It's working. I'm not frustrated with it. Cowgirls. All right, Cowboys getting shit on. What do we think though, gentlemen? Yeah, this is pulled up. What do we think? How elite is that prediction right there? 27-24. Let me tell you what I think is going to happen in this Super Bowl. Number one, I think it's going to be an amazing, amazing Super Bowl. I think the worst case scenario is we get a Rams-Patriots Super Bowl where we expect it to be really high scoring and fun, and it is, oh, I hated that Super Bowl, bro. I got so drunk for that Super Bowl because I literally was so bored. I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying that's what happened. I've got 27-24 Philadelphia Eagles. I think the Eagles have an edge. I love the Eagles' run game. I love how dynamic that team is. They are 16-1 when Jalen Hurts is the starter. Jalen Hurts is a savage. Jalen Hurts season. I think the Chiefs, I don't want to say they shouldn't be in the Super Bowl. They should be in the Super Bowl. They're a great team. But wow, that game against the Bengals, they really struggled. Obviously, they had some calls in their favor. And the Eagles have just smacked teams around. I'm not going to pretend like the Niners without a quarterback is like the best team in the world. But I do think that Vegas has this line correct. I think the Eagles have a slight edge in this game. I think Mahomes throws one interception, which he almost never does. I think Mahomes throws one interception, and that's the downfall for the Chiefs in this game. I think the Eagles' consistent run game is going to keep them in scoring range. They'll get one field goal. They'll get 3 touchdowns. 27-24 Philadelphia Eagles win the ball game. If I had to guess lines and scores and yards and this and that, I'd say Travis Kelce has a lot of receptions, a lot of receiving yards, and at least 1 touchdown. I believe the gambling companies have him at 7 receptions, 70 yards, and a touchdown. I would say he's going to go for 8 or 9, over 80 receiving yards, and at least a touchdown. For the Philadelphia Eagles, what I like the most is Jalen Hurts rushing yards. And I talk about that with my prize pick of the week. But here's what I think about that. Jalen Hurts is an excellent, excellent running quarterback. In the last 2 games, he did not have a lot of yards per carry or a lot of yards at all. I believe the reason that is they're smacking those teams around, and you preserve your amazing quarterback because what do you have to lose? You're crushing these teams. Why would you ever put Jalen Hurts out of the pocket if you don't need to? But in this game where it's the Super Bowl, it is the final game, you literally take all of that away. You are not preserving your quarterback for shit. This is the only reason you need your quarterback is right now. I think he's going to run like a fucking madman. He's going to do savage shit that he normally wouldn't do in a regular season because, you know, you try to preserve your body. You don't want to take a lot of hits. So I think Jalen Hurts, his line is at 46.5 rushing yards. I think he's going to hit 60. I think he's going to have a monster game. He is consistently getting so many rushing attempts per game, and I think rather than kneeling these ones, he's going to get as much as he can out of them. His line for rushing attempts is 10.5. I'm staying away from that because that's a lot, but Vegas is saying he's going to get 10 or 11 on average rushing yards or rushing attempts in this game. Granted, I know some of those are QB sneaks and you only get a yard or 2 on it, but I really like it. It's Jalen Hurts season, baby. The running backs in Philadelphia, I couldn't tell you about the running backs in Philadelphia. It kind of scares me. Kenneth Gainwell got so many attempts in the last 2 games, but that's because they're smacking everybody around. And even Boston Scott did too. So this could be a game where Miles Sanders is the only running back out there. And this could also be a game where they think Gainwell's still got the hot hand and they keep giving it to him. So I'm kind of staying away from those. On the Chiefs side of things, no McCole Hardman. So I think Kadarius Toney and Juju may actually get some reps, but Juju has been non-existent. I love Juju. I think he's a great guy. He has truly been non-existent. So if there was ever a time for Juju to show up, it would be right now. The only guaranteed thing I think on the Chiefs is Travis Kelce. Another interesting note is that Isaiah Pacheco started to get a significantly higher snap percentage against the Bengals. The whole season, he was kind of like easing into it. And then in their biggest game against the Bengals, he had 59% snap share, which is his highest of the entire season. So I think Isaiah Pacheco is going to take the workload away from Jerick McKinnon. Although, keep in mind that Edwards-Helaire is cleared. I still think Pacheco's the number 1 guy there, but I guess we'll have to see. Either way, I got the Eagles winning, and I want to see your guys' opinions. Chat, I'm going to pull you in here. Chat, what do you think? Casual? What's your opinions on all of that? And I want to know what you guys think. I don't know. I want to know the stuff that you guys like today. So let's see if chat box will work with me so we can get that in here. Let's see what we got. Just a straight up L. Just no reasoning, just an L. Gotta love that. W takes Meags. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Nah, defensive game. Well, I like Eagles defense a lot, but the thing is the Chiefs offense is so spectacular. I can't see anybody fully stifling the Chiefs offense. And then on the other end of it, I don't know. I think the Philadelphia Eagles offense is great too. I think their run game is beautiful, and that sets up the pass. I'm not saying the under can't hit. I'm not calling the over a lock. I personally am taking the over. I have over 50.5, but I think it'll be very close to that. I don't think some people, I know everybody's making the joke about the script, 37-34. That shit ain't happening. There's not going to be 71 points scored in this game. But realistically, I could see it hitting 51, 52, 53. 17-24, legitimately, I'm on board with that too. I could see it happening. I just don't like it as much. Life's too short to bet the under. I think that's what Big Cat always says. If I had to make an absolute haymaker Super Bowl MVP bet, I would say Hassan Reddick. I love Hassan Reddick. He's been awesome. He was awesome in that last game. And, you know, it's so cool when a defensive guy wins. And didn't Von Miller win Super Bowl MVP when he bullied Cam Newton in that Super Bowl? Was he on the Broncos at the time, I think? I don't remember if he won Super Bowl MVP or not, but that would be dope. Who's the best wide receiver QB duo? Interesting question. Maybe Burrow and Jamar Chase. I mean, if you count Travis Kelce as a wide receiver, it's Mahomes and Kelce, but I mean, he's a tight end, so. Damn, I wish this chat box was built better. What a bozo. I'm just boxed like a fish by this thing. That's crazy. Then it just flies. Hassan Reddick is a W. It would be sick if Hassan Reddick got it. Yeah, it was Vaughn who won that one. But 28-24 Chiefs. Can you see that? You know, I'm going to say no. Because that implies the Chiefs kicked no. I almost could see a score like 30-27 Eagles. I kind of think both teams will get at least one field goal. So I'd almost have to change around my own prediction. Because I got 27-24. Oh, no. I accounted for a field goal. Sorry, I already accounted for a field goal. My bad. I did, because three Chiefs touchdowns and a Chiefs field goal and 2 field goals for the Eagles. Touchdown, 2 field goals. 27-24. I think 28-24, a world where Chiefs score every time they touch the ball or punt it, and they never bring Butker out or he never makes one. I don't know, man. Butker is so clutch. He's so good. I think there should be at least one Chiefs. Check Run Your Pool. I'm going to check Run Your Pool after the Super Bowl. That's when I want to check it. I'll definitely have a Super Bowl reaction live stream. Don't worry. So I'll be there for that. Yeah, that'll be fun. MMG, love your videos. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna check out. We're gonna check out PrizePicks now. Hold up. I want to know what you guys think. Ooh, Dude, I'm so excited for my prize pick this week. This is like my favorite one. By the way, I want to apologize. I fumbled the fucking bag on the Pacheco one. Oh, I'm so mad. We started the sponsorship with PrizePicks, and I had Pacheco over, or more than, I apologize, Pacheco more than, what was it, 46 and a half rushing yards? Something like that? Or no, 48 and a half? And he just, it was just so brutal. He had like 20. He was going nowhere against the Bengals. Let me tell you what I got now, though. All right, gentlemen. I want to give a huge shout out to PrizePicks for the long-term partnership we have together now. It's going to be an absolute blast. This is my prize pick of the week. If you're not familiar with PrizePicks, they are daily fantasy sports. It makes it really fun, and you have a chance to win some money. And they keep it really, really simple, which is why I love it. You simply select players. They'll give you an entry for how many, for example, passing yards or rushing yards they think you're going to have. You choose more or less, and that's how you can earn money. They have for NBA too. They've got it for a ton of stuff. You'll have to check out the app yourself. There should be a link in the top of the description. Code MMG is a $100 deposit bonus, so don't forget about that. But this is mine today. I want to know what you guys think. This is the one for the big game. Here's my thoughts. Okay, so they give you a free square. They run these promotions where you can get a free square. The free square for this week was Mahomes half a passing yard. So obviously you click Mahomes and you click more than half a passing yard. If you're clicking less there, I don't even want to have a conversation with you. So Patrick Mahomes to pass for more than half a passing yard locked up. Jalen Hurts. I have more than 46 and a half rushing yards. Enters $25 to win $75. Like I said, I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a ton of attempts. All he's got to do is break one big one to get more than half of this right here. A couple QB sneaks, and we are easily across that. And I think even Jalen Hurts could go for 60. I just love Jalen Hurts. I think he's going to be balling out. He's going to be doing ballsy shit, like scrambling and not going down. What do you guys think? Eagles win 24-21. I like that. QB sneaks. Tony more than 1.5 touchdowns. Are you out of your mind? 2+ touchdowns for Kadarius Toney? I think Kadarius Toney getting 1 touchdown would be incredibly impressive. Who do I want to win? I want the Eagles to win. I think it'd be cool if the Eagles win. Will one of the Kelseys retire if they win the bowl? I think Jason would. I don't think Travis Kelce would retire no matter what. QB Niels will mess you up? I find that unlikely. He'd have to be literally sitting at 47 for a QB kneel to mess me up. And then that would also mean that the Philadelphia Eagles are winning so hard in victory formation that they're kneeling. Jalen Hurts season. Sanders, Pacheco, and Gainwell all get touchdowns. Wow, really? You got Gainwell with a touchdown? I don't know, dude. I think the Eagles are in scoring range. I think they keep their RB1 in. Unless Gainwell just busts something off. I don't know. Chad Henne wins it and gets Super Bowl MVP. That is quite the opinion on that one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Jalen Hurts more than 46 and a half rushing yards? This is what's important to me right now. If Travis Kelce wins to see the best tight end of all time, I don't know. Are you going to say Travis Kelce won them the Super Bowl? I don't think that's fair. Travis Kelce's damn good, though. I think Rob Gronkowski is the best tight end of all time right now. Travis Kelce is going to need a little more to get there. Thank you so much for saying the comment. Yeah, of course, bro. I got you. Nah, he's nasty. 3-0. 3-0. That's your fucking prediction is 3-0. I think that might be the lowest scoring NFL game of all time was 3-0. So if this Super Bowl is the lowest scoring NFL game of all time, which by the way was the Mud Bowl in like 1972 or something disgusting like that. Gainwell can get one. I don't know about that. Hurts less on rushing yards. So why do you think Hurts less on rushing yards? I love Jalen Hurts more than 46 and a half rushing yards. Why would you say less? And here, let me go to the PrizePicks website so we can look at some people's like statistics and stuff here. 1 second. Yeah, I got it right here, don't I? Beautiful. Yeah, what do you guys think? So here's what I've got. So Jalen Hurts rushing yards. By the way, there's your free square right there. If you're going to do this, you have 5 hours left to get your free square. So if you like woke up tomorrow and downloaded PrizePicks and used code MMG, this wouldn't be available. So in the next 5 hours, if you're interested in doing it, got to be 18. It's available in 30 states. It is available in California. I actually was mistaken on that last time. But Mahomes, half a passing yard. And then I also have the rushing yards. Jalen Hurts passing yards kind of scares me. One of my favorite things about PrizePicks, you click in the top left here at this little chart. It just gives you all the statistics from the last 5 games. So obviously San Fran and New York Giants, they were smoking them. Of course, they're not going to pass the ball, right? But then he was 229 previous to that against Chicago. I just think Chicago sucks ass. 315. And then the Giants again, 217. So I'm staying away from that one. Mahomes passing yards, I could very realistically see him having more than 285 and a half. I think a very unlikely scenario is the Chiefs jump out to a massive lead and then run the ball the rest of the game. I just don't see that happening. I think it's going to be a great game all around, and the Chiefs offense is to have Patrick Mahomes run the fucking offense, and he's going to throw absolute heaters. I don't think Isaiah Pacheco is going to step in and rush for 120 yards. And yeah, so I do like this. I like Patrick Mahomes more than 285 and a half. Rushing yards, this is the one I took. Jalen Hurts more than 46 and a half. Here's why I liked it so much. Like I said, in games where he's rushing and going dummy, 61-77. In games where they're blowing them out, he's still got 34 and 39, but obviously he's not going to do anything risky. Obviously he's not actually going to scramble out of the pocket and go crazy and try to make some play when you're winning by 20. Like, you're just not going to do that. So I think what's so awesome is that against San Fran, a team they smacked, he still hit 39. So I think with a good game on the line, Jalen Hurts is going to go for more than 46 and a half. So that's my thoughts on that one. Miles Sanders, 16.5 kind of scares me just because Gainwell's been so good. Like, look at this on Gainwell. Gainwell is at 19.5 rushing yards. He had 112 against the Giants, 35 prior to that against the Giants, and 48 against San Fran. But the thing is he's RB2. So, and this is the Super Bowl. So if it's a great game the whole time and Sirianni doesn't trust Gainwell, who's young, coming in after Sanders, maybe he keeps Sanders in the whole time. The nice thing about 19.5, though, is that could literally be 1 or 2 touches for Kenneth Gainwell. So I don't know. I kind of like that one, but I stayed away from it. I'm staying away from Pacheco just because he burnt me last week. I still think Pacheco's great. I think Pacheco very realistically could get more than 48.5, but I had Pacheco last time. Pacheco went for 26, so I got to stay away from him. He burnt me one time, so I'm not going to get burned again. And then Boston Scott, 7.5 rushing yards. Interesting one on this is Boston Scott has gotten more than 10 rushing yards in the first half of all 3 of these games. Right? So you're looking at these stats, you're saying, well, yeah, Boston Scott only got those rushing yards because it was garbage time. He actually got those rushing yards in the first half, not in the second half in garbage time in the fourth quarter. So this, I don't know. I mean, that's like 1 or 2 touches if he plays it well, but I'm staying away from it too. Literally all 3 Eagles running backs could hit them more. Like, you could go Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell, Miles Sanders, and I wouldn't think it's the worst thing in the world. I just am not going to personally do it. I don't like enough. I'll tell you my favorite one, though. This right here is my absolute favorite. After Jalen Hurts, 46.5, this is my absolute favorite. Dallas Goedert is at 4.5 receptions. Dallas Goedert had 5 against San Fran, 5 against the Giants, 6 prior to that. And you look at these games, January 1st, December 24th, you go, oh no, what if Dallas Goedert has a 3-reception game? Those 2 games are with Gardner Minshew. So when Gardner Minshew's throwing to him, he's only getting 3 receptions. When Jalen Hurts is throwing to him, 6, 5, 5. There were games this season where Dallas Goedert, I think, had 8 or 9 receptions. Keep in mind, Eagles are blowing out San Fran and the Giants, and they still had 5 receptions and I believe 5 or 6 targets for Dallas Goedert. So I really like this. I really like this a lot. Jalen Hurts clearly trusts Dallas Goedert. It's a big game. I don't think the Eagles are going to get to run the ball. I don't think the Eagles are going to be smacking the Eagles and then chewing clock. I think it's going to be a great game the whole time. So this has got to be one of my favorites. What if you're 16? Well, then don't play, of course. It's still exciting to talk about, but obviously, no, don't do some sketchy shit and try and work around it and go gamble. No. The other thing about all of this is if you guys are of legal age, make sure you're gambling responsibly. Make sure you're playing PrizePicks responsibly. Set a limit for yourself and stick to it. Please, if you go past that limit, seek help. Like seriously, they've got hotlines, they've got phone numbers for this. Always set a limit. But if you can set a limit and stick to it and have fun, I think this is an awesome way, especially for a game like Eagles Chiefs, where I really don't personally care who wins. I'm a Lions fan, you know, so yeah, you get the idea. But yeah, I like 4.5 receptions for Dallas Goedert a lot. Devonta Smith and AJ Brown. I was looking at AJ Brown for a while. 6.4434. He got 4 in a game that they blew the Niners out. He got 3 in the game that they blew the Giants out. What I liked about AJ Brown is all 4 of these receptions, I think 3 actually, 3 came in the first quarter against San Fran, right? And then after that, they were blowing them out, so they never threw to him again, but he got 3 in the first quarter. So in a good game, you know, does he realistically get 6 or 7? Right? I mean, when they played Dallas, who's a great team, he got 6. Granted, again, that's Gardner Minshew in at quarterback, though, so you got to keep that in mind. Dylan says, the reason I could see less is them leaning on the pass game since Chiefs secondary is worse than their run defense. So you could see the Eagles leaning on the pass game more than the run game. So you could see Jalen Hurts less than rush yards. Well, if you're in that boat, would you be someone who would take Jalen Hurts more than 238.5 passing yards? Because even that just scares me, man. I don't know. Here's what I really like about Jalen Hurts' rushing yards is his rushing attempts. I mean, the fact that they have Jalen Hurts at 10.5 rushing attempts is so crazy to me. Not that it's so crazy. I think it's where it should be. I mean, he had 17 against Chicago, 9, and then 11 right here. So he's obviously rushing the ball a significant amount. So to get the 46.5 on, let's say he gets 10 attempts, you need to average 4.6 yards per carry. A few of those are QB sneaks, so he's not going to go that far. But a clean pocket opens up in the middle and you run up the middle, you're getting 10 yards. I don't know. Similar to what they did to San Fran before they knew they won the game. Yeah, that's true. I mean, when they were playing San Fran, they were throwing the ball really well. They were throwing they were throwing some interesting stuff, some screens and stuff, hitting A.J. Brown. I think that's initially why I was looking at A.J. Brown 5. All right, I'll tell you guys the last thing I really, really like here with PrizePicks. The last one that I really, really liked was receptions. And it was receptions for, where is it? Receptions, Isaiah Pacheco. Now, this is a really interesting one because prior to this last game, I don't think I ever would have taken Isaiah Pacheco more than 2 receptions. But let me tell you what I'm thinking. Number one, once Mahomes got his ankle injury, it changed how he played a little bit. Right? I mean, he's staying in the pocket more. He's not scrambling outside the pocket, making some crazy plays. He has to throw the ball quicker, which means more dump-off passes to the running back. The other thing that happened in that last game, on top of that ankle injury, was like I had said before, Isaiah Pacheco saw a significant increase, his highest of the season in snap share, 59%, right? Now, that's crazy to me. Isaiah Pacheco is young, and they give him his highest snap share against the Cincinnati Bengals. The biggest game that they had played up to that point, they put him in that much. Normally, you might think they'd keep in, Jerick McKinnon, their veteran, but they didn't. They kept in Pacheco. So I really, really like that. Not to mention, when Pacheco was in, Mahomes looked at him. I think he had 6 targets and 5 receptions. He was dumping that shit off to Pacheco a lot. And he was in a lot. So for Pacheco to get 2 receptions, that is 2 dump-off passes from Mahomes. I legitimately could see Isaiah Pacheco getting 2 receptions in the first quarter. This is probably my next favorite entry from PrizePicks here is the Isaiah Pacheco one. It's a little greasy. I'm going to call it greasy because he goes from 1, 2, 0, 1 all the way up to 5, just like that. And if the Kansas City Chiefs game plan is completely different and they want Jerick McKinnon in, then obviously this is going to be difficult for Isaiah Pacheco. But I don't think that's the case. I think Isaiah Pacheco has proven himself as the most talented back there. Jerick McKinnon was a nice vet, but I think they want their best, fastest, most athletic player on the field in the Super Bowl, I think it's going to be Isaiah Pacheco. And Mahomes with the injury, I think he'll be dumping it off more. So I don't know. I really do like this one. This might be one of my favorite ones of the entire day. KBD, my stat model projects AJ Brown over. I'm sorry, I have to say more, KBD. I love you. My stat model projects AJ Brown more on catches. I just want to see a great game. I'm rooting for Jalen Hurts and my friends who are Eagles fans. So you like AJ Brown receptions as well. I tell you what, I do too. If this is a good game, I think AJ Brown's got to be the guy. My concern is the Kansas City Chiefs game plan is going to be lock up one of the wide receivers because you got Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown. I think somebody's getting doubled. It's probably A.J. Brown if you're doubling somebody. You don't like those type of lines. It's too much of a toss-up. Like the Pacheco one. Yeah. I don't know. That's kind of how I felt about Gainwell. That's how I feel about backups. But I think Isaiah Pacheco, to me, is RB1. He's RB1, and with 59% snap share against Bengals, that's why I like this one so much. But I know what you mean. It's greasy. It's not my favorite. Pacheco's not my favorite. He's just up there. I did look at this for a long time too, KBD. So I'm with you. They will double. See, that's what I'm saying. Like if they double AJ, then it's going to be a good game for Devonta Smith. It's also why I stayed away from all of it. The reason I stayed away from all of those is my favorite one is Jalen Hurts. One thing I will tell you right now, Jalen Hurts will be running that football. Okay, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if Miles Sanders and Kenneth Gainwell and Boston Scott all have 33%. I don't know if Miles Sanders is in the whole game and nobody else touches the ball. Jalen Hurts is running that football. Multiple times in this game, he's running that football. I'm going to say at least 8 times he's running that football. And I want him to go for one deep one and take us home. Dude, because I'm 0-1 on my prize pick right now. I'm so sorry, boys. Oh, and keep in mind, guys, PrizePicks, promo code MMG gets you a deposit match up to $100, an 100% deposit match up to $100, which means if you download PrizePicks and you use promo code MMG, and you deposit $100, they will match that $100. So you will now have $200 in your account. It's pretty fire. I like Devonta Smith more on receptions and less on McKinnon total yards. Was that McKinnon rushing and receiving yards? You know what? McKinnon at 41.5, less than. This is a line I'd personally stay. I mean, I like it too because you've got him at 625 and 18. So against Cincinnati, clearly he wasn't like very productive. I'm gonna agree with you, Logan. I didn't look at this one before. I think that's a really good one. I just think it's always important to know, like, what are they doing in the important games, right? Like a backup going for crazy yards doesn't mean too much to me in a game where it's a blowout. Like Kenneth Gainwell going for 112 yards does not mean a lot to me. But Jerick McKinnon, previously that was their vet. You know, they used him a lot. But in this huge game against Cincinnati, only 18 total rushing and receiving yards, whereas Pacheco had 85 in the previous game to that, which is another playoff game, is 101 for Pacheco. It's almost like the closer we get to the bigger games, the more they're phasing out Jerick McKinnon, the more they're using Isaiah Pacheco. 41.5 is kind of high. It's kind of high for Jerick McKinnon. I mean, it is frustrating when Jerick McKinnon then comes in for a screen pass and goes for 50 yards, right? But I agree with you. I think if I was taking this, I'd take Jerick McKinnon less than 41.5 too. 100%. When's Wilmot going to drop? Wilmot's going to drop in like an hour. Probably should be writing your essay. Yeah, probably. They use it for screens too. Yeah. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hey, fly, Eagles, fly, baby. I'm with you. Yeah. That's the only thing. I think the final one that I like is Patrick Mahomes 2 passing touchdowns. Here's the thing is he's averaging 2. I think Mahomes is good for 2. I don't know if he's good for 3. So if this is Mahomes 1.5 passing touchdowns, I'd take the more. But at this number, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to go through. I snagged the Kelsey. Yeah, I got the Jason Kelsey. He's fire, dude. He's so fire. You know what I like too? Sorry, I have been looking at these for a while. Probably my only other favorite. Chiefs, these special team sacks, I would personally take less. I would totally take less here. So this is 2.5 sacks for the Chiefs defense, right? So if they sack Jalen Hurts 3 times, the more is the correct answer. And if they sacked him 2 or less, then less obviously is the correct answer. I don't see him sacking Jalen Hurts more than 2 times. I think Frank Clark and Chris Jones have played really, really well, but Jalen Hurts is fast as shit. Jalen Hurts is so fast. They're running the ball half the time, so maybe there'll be some TFLs in there. But if you run a read option with Jalen Hurts, that's not a sack. That's a TFL. If he hands the ball off to Miles Sanders and he gets blown up in the backfield, that's a TFL. Jalen Hurts would have to be passing, the pocket would have to collapse, and he doesn't escape the pressure. Yeah, and that's what's interesting to me is both of these entries are the same number. 2.5 sacks for the Eagles defense and 2.5 sacks for the Chiefs defense. I think Eagles defense could very realistically get more than 2.5 sacks, especially with Mahomes' limited mobility. I wouldn't take it personally. I think Mahomes is a great quarterback. I don't think he's going to let himself get rocked back there a bunch of times. So I think if anything, I like Chiefs D special teams less than 2.5 sacks. Score predictions 27-24, baby. Philadelphia. Didn't Jalen get sacked like 40 times this year, though? I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure how many times he's been sacked this year. This isn't a line I've researched too much, so that's why I'm not taking it in anything. But out of these two, I certainly like Chiefs D special teams less than 2.5. I'll run 2.5 sacks for the Eagles because of Mahomes' ankle. Potentially. Oh, I gotta say more than, gentlemen. I can't say over. I gotta say more than. All right? When I'm working with PrizePicks, it's a more than. We gotta keep that in mind. Prediction is 32-26 Eagles. 26? How did the Chiefs get 26? I know it's possible, but I'm trying to do the math in my head. Missed PAT, 2 field goals. Touchdown, missed PAT, 2 field goals, 26. Interesting. The only selection I have taken, my absolute favorite selection, this is the one I'm riding with, and I hope the boys ride too, is, hold up, let me pull it back up. It is, where did I put it? I'm trying to remember where I put that. Just kidding. I don't remember where I put it. But it is this, actually. I'll just show you. It's Mahomes, more than half a passing yard. Jalen Hurts, more than 46.5. This is my selection right here. I know it's a little hard to see right there, but you get the idea. These puppy. So obviously more than Jalen Hurts, more than 46.5. So this is a power play when you make 2 selections, which means it multiplies by 3. So if Mahomes throws for more than half a passing yard and Jalen Hurts goes for more than 46.5 rushing yards, my $25 would turn into $75. Oh, I know you guys can't see that. Sorry. There you go. 25 would turn into 75. Again, promo code MMG, deposit match up to $100. This is PrizePicks. There's a link in the top of the description, so I just got you. 2 touchdowns, 4 field goals. Okay. That's not the worst. That's a significantly more realistic way to get there, I'd say, than a missed PAT and 2 field goals. Although 4 field goals is a lot of fucking field goals. 2 touchdowns, 4 field goals, 26. Yeah, I like that though. I mean, Butker's a savage. I like that. And Eagles defenses too. Why Mahomes half a passing yard? It's a promotion that PrizePicks is giving. PrizePicks is giving you a free square. It's not as if Mahomes, they actually think Mahomes is going to pass for half a passing yard. All they're saying is he will throw for more than half a passing yard. So here's a free square. Just make one more selection and try your best. You know, it's a promotion. My Madden simulation was 28-14 Eagles. Ooh, okay. Yeah, mine was 24-17 Kansas City. That was my Madden sim. When is week 4 CFM coming out? I'm not sure yet. Would you take Eagles defense more than half an interception? I do not like taking anything with Mahomes throwing interceptions. In fact, you know what I took last week was Mahomes to throw no interceptions, and it worked. Mahomes does not throw interceptions. I know it is literally possible that he throws an interception. I know this is the Super Bowl. He does not throw interceptions. 0 against Cincy, 0 against Jacksonville, 0 against Las Vegas, 1 against Denver, one of the best defenses in the league. I know Philadelphia is too. And then Seattle, 0 interceptions. I do not think it is a good take. He certainly could throw an interception, but this is not the guy I take for an interception. If it's Mitch Trubisky, I might take it at 2. If it's Kenny Pickett or Mitch Trubisky, I might take it at 2.5, and I'd go more. Just give me 3. You think they'll go 40 points? Do you mean 40 total points, or do you mean 40 points for one of the teams? Patrick Mahomes has thrown 4 interceptions in 2 Super Bowls. Yeah, but that's different. That Tampa Bay Buccaneers team was, oh my God, filthy. The Kansas City Chiefs scored 0 touchdowns in that Super Bowl. I don't think that's what this Super Bowl is going to look like. Do I think the Chiefs score less than 40 points? Absolutely. I don't think there's any way the Chiefs score 40 points. Darius Slay is going to get him one. Why does everybody think that? Was that like part of the script that Darius Slay gets an interception or something? How am I liking Mahomes 4.5 rushing yards? Is that what it is for him? Is that what the... Is it really? Well, in that Super Bowl against Tampa Bay, he had like 41. 4.5? PrizePicks got it here at 18.5. And quite frankly, I don't think he goes for 18.5. He's got a bum ankle. Most games he's going for 8 here. 29 against Vegas. It is the Super Bowl, so, you know, if he's going to want to rush, this is the game to do it. Slay is due for a pick. People have had Slay in their... Bro. What a prediction for Super Bowl next year. Do you think the Bengals have a chance? Oh, the Bengals certainly have a chance. It's too early for me to make a prediction like that, though. With the hurt ankle, yeah, I'm a fan of less than 18.5 rushing yards. Would Patrick Mahomes be a Hall of Famer if he won then retired? Yeah, I'm sure he would be, honestly. Hall of Famer, though? I guess I don't know. He hasn't been in the league that long. He's only been a starter for 5 years. He's a god, though. Hassan Reddick, 1 interception, 2.5 sacks, and wins Super Bowl MVP. The interception, I don't know. The sacks, I could see. A forced fumble, I could see. The score got leaked. Oh, yeah, my bad. It got leaked. I forgot to check the leak. What am I doing? I would say less than if it was at 22.5. Yeah, I mean, this is almost like a trap for me because you sit here and you look at this and you're like, yeah, his ankle's hurt, right? So it shouldn't be more than 18.5, right? But then he goes out there and it's the last thing the Eagles expect, so it might be easy for him to get rushing yards. I don't know. This one scares me too much. I don't like it. I'm not going with it. All right, boys. Hey, it's been a blast hanging out with you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I wanna pull the chat in. Hopefully my chat box will work. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a blast. I'm so excited for the Super Bowl tomorrow. Oh! If you make any selections on PrizePicks, please send them to me on Instagram or Twitter. I'd love to see them. You guys are the best. Again, it's PrizePicks promo code MMG. Deposit match 100% up to $100. So you deposit $50, they hand you $50 as well. You got $100 in the account now. It's awesome. Appreciate you, boys. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not going to the bowl. I'm in Scottsdale, though. So if any of you guys are here in Phoenix for the bowl, love to see you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you. Thank you so much. I'll get a Super Bowl reaction stream probably Monday. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow all I'm worried about is hanging out with the boys and going to the Super Bowl, but the day after. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Absolute blast. You donated earlier. Steelers, I'm so sorry I missed it. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I'll talk soon. Peace.